All right, Surging Sparks. I have a booster box. This is from Gubu Hobby. Hope that's how you say it on TikTok. So a couple days ago, Gubu Hobby actually let me actually show this a little bit. I'm really excited to, get into the set. We got the Latias there. Whatever. Looks all good. Looks legit. Archelodon, which I was talking a little bit of trash about in my previous video. I like him. He's a really good Pokemon, especially in competitive, but I'm not a huge fan of Pokemon getting like a bunch of not duplicates, but getting love in back-to-back sets when there's Pokemon like my boy Lokix, who still has not gotten an illustration rare or better, not even an EX card. But yeah, here is Surging Sparks. So this is from Gubu Hobby. Really good seller. I got this on the 4th. Go ahead and put that there. Really excited to open this set. Really interested to see how Surging Sparks is going to be handled because it is very expensive. Oh shoot, okay, I can't see. All right, let me actually just put that back. You already saw the booster box. You don't need to see that I'm getting the packs from here or something. There's no funny business. So we got a new type of energy card, I believe, or that might actually be from Stellar Crown. I don't remember. Either way, excuse me, that's not what people care about. But yeah, I'm pretty interested in opening this set and seeing how this is handled. I got this box for $125. Okay, no hit from the first pack. $125 before fees. I got this on TikTok. And then I was going to buy 2 more because I personally try to get 3 of each booster box. I want a booster box to display. I want a booster box to open on release or whenever it comes in the mail. And then I want a booster box for the future, whether I want to open that when the generation is done, or if I want to open that booster box, Skeledirge, okay. Starters, gotta love the starters. Or if I want to open that booster box like 5-10 years from now, or I might have an idea for these booster boxes in the future. Who knows? But I like to have 3. Or I can also sell it. I mean, I'm not a Pokemon investor. I think we all are a little bit. But that is a way that you can get ahead. That's what I did with my 151 singles. I had like 4 or 5 Pikachus. I had a bunch of Caterpies, Mew Gold cards. Oh, we got the Pikachu EX full art. Nice. And I don't know if these are guaranteed in every single box. I got the Cinderace out of my Stellar Crown booster box. The Cinderace full art. But man, if you get 1 guaranteed, and I got the Pikachu, that's pretty cool. It kind of bothers me that the Pikachu's not focused. I mean, I know it's not supposed to be, but I'm gonna get rid of that because that's kind of a distraction. There we go. At least it's blurry, but it's not that bad. I might have to just take the hits off the screen. Wow, that Pikachu, that was our first hit of the first booster box. First packs I've ever opened of Surging Sparks. And I do have boxes from Pokemon Center Japan on the way of Surging, what is it now? Supercharged Breaker. Okay, here's Kilowattra EX. Nice. And I'll sleeve and top load this stuff after I open it. I just want to get through this quickly. Nobody wants to see all that unless I become really comfortable and good at this, and then I can do all that stuff on the fly, but I'm currently not. I'm not some pro YouTuber. I'm just a guy that happens to open Pokemon cards from time to time. Probably more than I should. But yeah, that Pikachu kind of threw off whatever I was saying. But if we do get one of those per box, I'm really happy to have gotten the Pikachu and the Cinderace from Stellar Crown. I'm not a huge Pikachu guy, but I mean, come on, who doesn't at least like Pikachu? Oh, this is a really nice Terapagos, by the way. Me and one of my friends are one of my really good friends. We're working on our own separate living decks Pokemon card binder, and it's cool seeing Terapagos got a regular holo, because I don't really want to put any hit cards, because I'm going to be kind of, you know, OCD is going to kick in and be like, man, I have a Terapagos EX card here, because before that was like, I think the lowest rarity you could get. I don't think Stellar Crown there was a common Terapagos. So I don't want like a Terapagos EX or a special illustration rare, and then the next slot over have just a common card. The Iron Crown, and we got the Landorus. A lot of legendaries in this set in terms of the basic cards, which is cool. And I'll probably do this with the Pokemon Center ETB, because I do have 2 coming. They haven't actually shipped it yet. I got charged, but usually they're shipped either today, which is Wednesday the 6th, or they're shipped on Thursday, and they usually come the next day. I live in California, and there's the shipping center. It's like Baja California or something like that. So it ends up shipping and coming in the next day, which is really nice. Okay, we got the Gouging Fire. But when I open that Pokemon Center ETB, I'll probably take time to look at some of these common cards. I usually do that when I open by myself, because a lot of people sleep on just the basic Pokemon cards that you get. They have some really good artworks. I think Stellar Crown had like a really nice Eevee. What's that? Was it Twilight or Shrouded? Had like a really cool, I think it was Twilight, had a really cool Alakazam. There's plenty of examples. There's a nice Charcadet in one of these sets that just came out recently. So, you know, you should definitely take a look at some of these basic cards. Okay, we got the Palisand. Nice rainbow border. So far this box going pretty good. It helps when you know, one of your first pulls, or your first pull, is a full art rainbow border card, which are really loved, at least by me, and seems like a lot of people. And it happens to be a Pikachu. So that kind of helps you, you know, get through all these packs in between that have nothing, because you say, oh, well, it's cool, the box is okay. You know, I got that Pikachu to start. But when you start off like 4 straight duds, and then your 5th pack, you get an EX card, and then you go 3 straight duds again, you get another EX. Oh, we got the Execute illustration rare. I'm sure this one's going to be pretty popular. Just a really silly card. That's nice. And then we got a Zarude, Gen 8 Mythical, or Mythical, say it properly. But yeah, Pokemon booster boxes I feel are the best way to go. That's why I'm opening this. That's why I spent the $130 or so after fees, because I just feel like you can't beat this experience. There's less randomness. It's not that English is 100% seeded, but it's probably the most seeded. I want Azelf, or no, I think it's the Mesprit. I want that illustration rare, so I'm manifesting it. I think this set, you're only guaranteed 2, kind of like Stellar Crown, but you can get 3. So hopefully my next illustration rare that I'm guaranteed, because like I said, English isn't seeded, but it's pretty darn close to being seeded. For almost every single Scarlet and Violet booster box, you were getting 3 illustration rares up until Stellar Crown, which it was like 2 with a chance at a third one. And then the first couple of sets of Scarlet and Violet, you were like guaranteed the SIR from SV Base, from Paldea Evolved, and from Obsidian Flames. And then you also had a chance of getting a gold card, a Fanfi, and another Tropicos. Okay. But yeah, you were guaranteed certain things. The illustration rares have stayed pretty much untouched until Stellar Crown. I kind of wish it would go back to the 3 guaranteed. And hopefully I can get 3. Out of my Stellar Crown booster box, I only got 2. But I can't complain because I got the SIR I wanted. But I'd love 3 illustration rares here, especially if I'm not going to get a SIR. But we never know. It's pretty much like 1 out of every 2 boxes or something like that from Twilight. No, I think from Temporal Forces and on, it's like a 1 in 2 box odds of getting an SIR. So hopefully we get one. In terms of SIRs that I like from this set, oh, we got the Latias Appeal. Okay, that's just a regular. This one, a lot of people say they like it more than the special illustration rare. Just making sure. Yeah, that's not the special illustration rare. Yeah, a lot of people like the regular full art ultra rare more than the special illustration rare. I hope that's not the SIR because I feel really stupid. But I said this in my previous video, I can't really see, so the phone holder that I'm using is actually directly above right there, and it's kind of big. I don't know how these YouTubers do it, how they open their packs. I like the overhead because I feel like you get more of a, intense view of the pack opening versus the phone tripod where it's kind of like looking down at an angle. Nice Latios, by the way. I wouldn't mind a Latios illustration rare or the cast form. Really good illustration rare in my opinion. We're almost done with the left side of the booster box, and once we are done with it, I'll put these common cards to the side before they end up falling over. But in terms of special illustration rares, because we got to manifest it, we got to speak it into existence. That's what people say, you speak things into existence. So the special illustration rare that I'd like to pull personally, I'd like the Melodic. This Kecleon is made by Mr. Conda, I believe, the guy that makes the promo that's coming in the PC ETB and regular ETBs, Giratina, Magikarp, etc., etc. So that's really cool. You can tell right away. And Clobbopus has a nice illustration rare as well. Got another Landorus. So we got 3 more packs on this left side. But yeah, I'd really like that Melodic or Melodic. I always say Melodic. I'm going to say both just because I can get flamed if anybody actually watches this video by both people that say it both ways. So I'd like that Melodic, SIR. The Pikachu would be fine. The Latias would be fine. I was a little disappointed. I could say, not disappointed, but I guess if they were going to go, like, they went Latios and Paradise Dragona, which is, speaking of Melodic, this is a very nice EX card. I'm over here trying to, lower it so I can see, but yeah, this looks really good, especially in Japanese. I opened a box of Supercharged Breakers, and I was kind of shocked at how nice it actually looked. Don't really care for EX cards for the most part because I don't play the game. But man, that's a really nice looking EX card, if I do say so myself. But yeah, you know, the fact that the Pokemon Company and back-to-back sets, so we have this one with Latios and Latias, and obviously Team Up had the, you know, Lovebirds, Latios and Latias card. And then this next set, Prismatic Evolution, which is going, oh, our first A spec. I think we get 2 of those, if I'm right about that. This Prismatic Evolution set has obviously all the Eevees, and it even has a Umbreon that's looks like it has a moon in the background. So the fact that these, you know, more recent sets coming out are kind of taking inspiration from previous sets that were good. It's kind of like not copying the formula, but like taking inspiration from the formula, because it's kind of guaranteed to be successful. And as we can see from how these sets are doing, and also Surging Sparks has a Pikachu, so that helps out too. It is a little disappointing that, you know, the Latias and Latios are a little dull, in my opinion. I think the Latios is the better card, but because... oh, this is stuck. Okay, this is the last pack actually on the left-hand side. But yeah, because the Latias has the texture and everything, it's probably going to be the better card overall for me, because the Latios isn't that much better. But it was just a little underwhelming. I like both Pokemon, so I'm going to be happy if I pull them, but I would have preferred something more, or just to not have them in the set as like big time chase cards. That was my first reaction. But then as the set kind of was revealed through Poke Beach and all kinds of other stuff, I started to be like, you know what? I just appreciate the arts for what they are. And let me get this off to the side. But we are on to the second half of the box. So this is it, man. This is where, you know, we're gonna hopefully get our special illustration rare or gold card. Definitely want a special illustration rare. That would be nice. But yeah, I was a little underwhelmed, but eventually I was like, hey, you know what? The art is good. Just because it's not like the craziest thing doesn't mean that I can't appreciate it. And if I pull a Latias special illustration rare, I would like it. You know, it's cool. But the Milotic is definitely my number 1. And outside of that, the Durant's pretty cool. The trainers are pretty cool as well. That Kecleon, Cinescourge, and the Tapu Koko. I want that SIR from Paradox Rift. Definitely want that. I'm gonna start buying more singles. This Giratina, this Chase, that I'm, you know, going for it. I've failed. I've opened so many sleeve blisters or sleeve booster packs, whatever the technical phrase is. Never got it. I spent well over the price of the card at multiple points. When it was over $200 only, I spent more than $200 on sleeve packs. When it hit over $450, I probably got up to $450 opening sleeve packs. Oh, let's go. We got the Milotic EX special illustration rare. Wow. Like I said, you got to speak it into existence. Wow. That was really shocking. I'm sorry if I got loud, but that was really shocking because I told you guys, I cannot see. I'm pretty much looking at like the side of these cards. I'm, you know, peeking through the left side. I'm peeking this way. And wow, oh my god, that's, dude, okay, Gubu Hobby, I'm gonna have to like do all my pre-orders through him. I also pre-ordered my Japanese, a lot of it through Cali Pokehouse, or Cali Pokehouse, or however you want to say it. Most of my Japanese I buy from them because I've had some good luck. I pulled the Greninja from Crimson Haze, so yeah, it's not as valuable in Japanese as it is in English, but I really don't care about the value, and that's something I'm kind of disappointed about with Surging Sparks, is that everything is gonna be so... let's go. Oh my god, I'm getting all the cards I want. Got the Mesprit. Very nice card. I like this card more than I like the Latios or the Latias, in my opinion. Just a really nice card. Wow. Okay, let's just keep putting things out there, you know. Let's go ahead and pull a gold card too while we're at it, and let's get 3 illustration rares. I'm not greedy, but you know, a man can ask and see if he receives. So far I got an illustration rare that I wanted. I got the exact SIR that I wanted, and let's just keep going from here. But yeah, I'm a little disappointed, and this is actual disappointment. What I was saying about the Latias and Latios cards, it wasn't disappointment. It was just like my first reaction, but okay, got the Hydreigon. That's the special illustration rare I was forgetting about. I wouldn't have mind pulling the Hydreigon. Definitely wasn't my top choice because I instantly brought up the Milotic, but the Hydreigon I kind of forgot about because there's so much going on in this set. But yeah, the prices of Surging Sparks is a little concerning. The fact that all these YouTubers, and I want to talk about Pokemon investing at some point in the future, but for now, I just want to say that try not to be... something that they always say in their videos is try not to be emotional, try not to, you know, think about these things with emotion, and just use the data that's in front of you. And I agree with that, and that's how I think about Pokemon investing. Don't get emotional. If you're somebody who's a collector and you see all these guys just talking about money, 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 and think, you know, don't get angry and start thinking, man, all these guys care about is money, and use the information that they're giving you. So when these channels are talking about Surging Sparks back when it was $95 on Forge and Fire, which that's another place that I buy my booster boxes from, and it was also like $99 on Gubu Hobby on TikTok, and probably his website too. But I was just kind of waiting because every set so far I've been I've been buying it like probably a week before it hits, before it releases. And I just figured like, you know, it's $100 just like every other set. Might as well just wait. And yeah, then it was 110, then it was 120, and all these YouTubers are talking about, oh, it's going to be short printed, or people aren't getting their allocation, and blah, 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 and it's going to be hard to get. And people kind of instantly reacted with emotion and negative emotion, and, you know, scalping, FOMO, pumping, etc., etc. I just think the best thing to do with these investing channels is don't get emotional and just listen to the information that they're telling you. Even if it's not what you want to hear, if they tell you that we're in a boom now and things are back to 2020 and get ready to pay retail, don't listen to it and say, oh, I'm going to quit opening cards, or, oh, no, it's not going to happen, so I'm going to ignore what they're saying. Watch the videos. Don't watch a bunch of these channels because they all say the same thing. It's rinse and repeat. You know, if Prismatic, Pokemon Center, ETB sell out, trust me, all these channels are going to discuss it. So just watch a couple of them, you know, get a good sample size maybe. Look up Pokemon investing, or if like a video pops up and somebody, you know, you see their video, check them out and then look through recommended and look for other YouTubers who do Pokemon investing videos, and just try to like pick ones that aren't on the same topic you just watched, because then you're going to get bored of it. And just find like maybe 2 or 3 of them so you have different perspective, and just check out their channel here and there. If they have a video that's somewhat interesting to you, like, you know, Prismatic Evolution, ETBs, are selling out or something, just use that information for yourself and say, okay, you know what? Yeah, the PCETB sold out. Game Nerds, online, LGS, I don't know if they have an actual store, but they're a store that I've bought from before. They put their pre-orders up for $40 and it sold out. Oh, we got the Slacking EX. I actually pulled this in my Japanese box and I was really disappointed because it's like my second or third pack. And if you don't know anything about Japanese main set booster boxes, the secret rare can be a full art, and that's like your big hit out of the box. So I was really disappointed because I really like the set and I wanted a Milotic EX, and but now I got it, so it's all good. But yeah, don't be emotional, just use the information and take advantage of it, you know? So for me, I saw Game Nerds sold out like in 30 minutes, which, by the way, don't overreact to that either. None of these stores have their numbers for their ETBs, for their binder collection. They don't have anything, so I'm not sure why they even put out a pre-order, but it sold out in about 30 minutes at $40, and I told myself, you know what? I've seen what's been going on with 151. I know how difficult... Ooh, Tapu Lele. Can we get an SIR Tapu Lele? We already got the Tapu Koko and the Tapu Bulu illustration rare from Shrouded Fable. But I'm sorry for going back and forth, but this is just how it is, I guess, when you put on the camera and you start talking to it and talking as if there's somebody listening, but it's really just you. It's kind of weird. Try it out, you know, here and there if you want. But yeah, I saw Game Nerds sell out really quickly, and I said, you know what? Let me just go on GameStop. I have a pro membership. Let me spend the $47 per ETB, and let me put in an order. And worst case scenario, if I get pre-orders for cheaper before that from like one of these smaller shops. Okay, we got the Slacking EX. A lot of Slacking love here. If I'm able to get the pre-orders for cheaper, I can just cancel. You know, at the end of the day, these big stores like Best Buy, which also sold out yesterday, all their product, or at least they're listing it as unavailable. All of these big stores, they don't charge you like the little stores like Smoke and Mirrors and Game Nerds and Forge and Fire and all these other shops. Those small shops, they want your money that day, you know, and you're going to be holding 200, 300, 400, who knows how much money you're going to spend on these ETBs, how much you're going to get, because people are going to want a lot, obviously, because there's so much FOMO going on, and there's worry that it's going to be another 151, and once it, you know, kind of dries up, it's going to be really hard to get. Nobody wants to be paying $6, $7, $8, $9 for packs of Pokemon that aren't even guaranteed to have hits. You know, it's not like these sets are like Crown Zenith, the best set ever. Yeah, I said it. That's just me showing my age in the hobby, only a year and a half in. But Crown Zenith, I'm not saying it should be that expensive, because I don't think anything should be super expensive. But if it was $9 a pack, at least I'd know I'm getting hits every like every other pack. I'm getting a hit. That's just how Crown Zenith is. So these sets, they're not even giving you hits like that. So you're, oh, I almost dropped that. You're talking about spending, you know, $60, $70, $80 on an ETB from a set where you can get like 151. I've done it. I bought 2 boxes off of Macy's, opened both of them, and then got 2 EXs total from both boxes. That was very frustrating. That will never happen with Crown Zenith. I think the fewest amount of hits I ever got was 4. Okay, I see an A spec back there. I don't know if you can see that, but I can see it. And I have bad eyesight. Oh, this Charcadet's really nice. Speaking of Charcadet having good artworks for his basic cards. Okay, Precious Trolley. Oh, and we got our 3rd illustration rare. It is the Appleton. Cannot see it all, but very nice. That's probably going to be it for the hits. I have 1, 2, 3. I have 4 packs left. This was a really good opening. This was a really good experience. I'm happy that I was kind of debating on not opening this box and waiting until I can get 2 more and opening like a lesser quality booster box, I guess, of Surging Sparks, because it wasn't displayed because I was at the point of the video, but that Surging Sparks booster box that Gubu Javi sent me was super nice. Like, it was very tightly packed, no dings or anything. It was beautiful. Like, I know it's weird to say that about just a box of cardboard that's holding more cardboard, but if you do like collecting, to see a booster box look like that, the Pokeballs looking nice, like, it's hard to like want to open it because there's a chance I order 2 more and they come with like really loose, you know, shrink wrap. The Pokeballs are scratched. That was like a perfect booster box, but at the end of the day, it was worth opening because I got my chase card. And honestly, I don't feel too much pressure. Oh, this is a nice Armor Rouge. I don't feel too much pressure opening any more product. I'm gonna open a Pokemon Center because I need that that stamped promo. So I am gonna open, as we get a Tatsugiri EX with the rainbow border. I'm gonna open that ETB whenever it comes, hopefully Friday. But trust me, I'm not gonna be buying a bunch of these products from Surging Sparks, especially with the prices and all these people kind of telling you that it's really rare. I already got what I wanted. I can just buy singles now. I have the Surledge illustration rare. I want to Latios. Okay, I'll just spend 30-40 bucks on a Latios if I want it right now, which I don't. I'll probably just wait maybe 2-3 months. It'll probably dip a little bit, get into that $20 range, and then I'll go ahead and pull the trigger. You know, to me, that's the best thing to do. I already got what I wanted. And, you know, in other scenarios, if the SIR was a little bit more pricey, like let's say it was $300 for the Milotic, right? I'd probably buy another booster box just to open because I don't want to spend $300. And then once I get to like $300 worth of product, which 2 booster boxes and 1 PCETB would probably be $300. Oh, by the way, last pack. Sorry, I had a hiccup. What was I saying? Yeah, if I get through $300 of product, which is the cost of my chase, and I still don't get anything, then I have to just kind of take that L and go ahead and buy the single or pass and hope that it goes down. And if it doesn't, it is what it is. But that was Surging Sparks. Shout out Gubu Hobby. Gonna go ahead and sleeve all this up, but I'll just show you one more time. We got the Tatsugiri EX. Let me move this back. We got our Appleton illustration rare. We got the Precious Trolley. We got our Slacking EX. And right before that, we got the Slacking Full Art. Slacking EX Full Art. We got the Hydreigon EX. We got the Mesprit, which I really wanted. We got the Milotic EX Special Illustration Rare. Wow, that's beautiful. I need to get some better lighting, by the way. I'm going to put that off to the side just because I don't want that being with the other cards. We got Enriching Energy. We got the Milotic EX. We got the Lisia's Appeal, which is probably a pretty good full art trainer, if I had to guess. We got the Execute. We got the Palisand EX. We got the Kilowattrel EX. And we got the Pikachu EX Full Art. This was a really good box. Yeah, I'm just amazed. But that's it. Thank you.